afternoon, everyone. So, it's 2013, so a belated Happy New Year to everyone. I haven't put a video up for what, 5 weeks now, I think. Last one was the, what's his name? Chapter Captain. So, I got a small list that I'm going to go through. It's only a diddy list. It shouldn't take too long, I hope anyway. So, 2013 update. So what have I got planned for this year? Well, the first thing I did this year was that thing behind me, just over there. New shelving unit, so building can now recommence, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Besides that, 2 big pieces of info, well, news, more to the point. Me and a friend of mine have decided we're going to get our own place, which could take anything up to 6 to 8 months, because private rent around here is about £700–800 a month, which is just ridiculous. And number 2 is I'm going to be pursuing a personal venture. I'm going to set my own business up. I'm going to do a separate video on that because it is wargaming related, so you'll find all the details as to why I want to do it as well. But like I said, I'm not going to put it in here because it'll take too damn long. So that's that and that. And so we go on to the armies, I suppose, now. What have we got planned for the armies? Right, the Ebon Scythes. Where do we start? Well, we do the Dark Angels release. Now, if you remember from the introduction video, my guys are descendants, I suppose you could say. They use the gene seed of the Dark Angels. So some of the new units I'm actually going to be using. So take the can't remember what they're actually called, but their new flyer. I'm going to be using that one as my Storm Talon, because I think it looks better. And then there's the Vengeance Landspeeder, which is the perfect chassis for me, I think, to do my Devilfish, Hammerhead and Skyray conversions, because the chassis is big enough for it to actually look like a proper tank, and it's a hovercraft, well, hover tank. So it works pretty much perfectly. So, also Christmas, I spent some money at Christmas, and I kind of bought myself that thing there, which, for the eagle-eyed among you, yes, it is indeed a Fellblade. It's about 85% complete. I've still got final detailing still to do on it, and then there's the stuff I'm going to get from the Dismo. Now, I'll probably do a quick video to show you how it is now. So I'll probably do that sometime next week, in the next 7 days, maybe, we'll see. And I'm going to be starting the first character conversion, and that's going to be Tiberius Lucretius, who is the Forge Master and the commander of the Dark Scythes, who are basically, if you remember, my Tau allied contingent. So we got that. I've got most of the bits from him. I'm actually going to do a video just to introduce you to what I'm planning to do with him, and get some ideas from you lot as well. And then we go on to the big thing. Big thing being painting. Now, you know from my channel, I don't have many painted models because I'm a very slow painter. But I need your help, because I've been experimenting on a Rhino, who I don't have in front of me, so give me a second, I'll grab him, because he's just behind. Right, so I started off, and let's try and get side, right, ignore the red door, because I don't like that any longer, it's going to go grey. Now this is Vallejo German Grey, with bird cadmium, I think. Let me grab it. No, that's dark red. No, that one, which is this one here. That's the burgundy colour I'm using, because I think it works rather well. It's dusty. Okay, so the German Grey. Okay, it's too light. Ignore this bit up here at the moment. I'll tell you about that in a second. It's too light. I don't want to go any lighter than that for highlighting. So I need greys that are darker, more charcoal dark, which is what I was doing on this side here. Not this side, this side. Get your fingers right. Now this is actually a mix of black and German grey. I can't remember the ratio. I think it was either a 2-to-1 or 1-to-1. I really can't remember. But that's the kind of grey I'm looking for. Now, excuse me. And you take into account the size of the Fellblade, and there is a Land Raider up there as well. Not to mention that there's a Razorback, and there's going to be a few more of these, and there's the Flyers. I don't really want to have to mix that amount of paint, because that would just be a total ball ache, to be perfectly honest with you. So I want you guys to suggest for me some paint manufacturers that do a charcoal grey. I don't want to do black. Okay, I do not want to do black. If I have to do black, I'll pre-shade. So there you go. As soon as I get that down, then I can actually start painting. But as I said, the burnt cadmium is probably going to be the mid-tone or maybe the final highlight. We'll see. I have got a few colours from Vallejo that I'm going to be picking up, and I'll be experimenting a bit more on this thing. This is kind of like my canvas. It's quite funny. So yeah, if you've got any ideas for the grey, stick them down below and let me know, because I'm stuck. I can't seem to find a grey that's dark enough. Although I may not be looking at the right paint manufacturers, but we shall see. So what else we got? Oh yeah, there's he says, have I got them? Where are they? Oh, here we go. Bellatu parts for Mr. Bellatu. Yes, that's quite a mix of parts. I'm gathering parts for him at the moment. I'm probably not going to start him for a while, but I am gathering parts. Actually, I will show you this one thing though. His scythe, I have actually come up with a name for his scythe, and it's called Dragonmaw Dark Scythe. So you'll notice on my desk I have a Vampire Council army being built at the moment. Well, Terrorgeist, yeah? It means I have the Dragon Head free, which is this thing here. So, yeah, let's try and get the front in. So we've got some nice detailing, some nice chains, some nice skulls. So I'm going to use that as probably the body of the weapon, so you can get a rough idea of how big his scythe is actually going to be. The guy himself is going to be pretty big as well, so because he's going to be sat on a dreadnought base, I think I'm going to be decided with. Anyway, so that's the Ebon scythes. They are moving along smoothly. Building is now recommencing because I now have my shelving unit. I'm so happy. So what else we got? Necrons. Just turn the camera around a minute. Up there, okay, you'll notice a load of kits. There is a Necron Megaforce up there, which I brought for myself. My Necrons are going to be resurrected, mainly because my mate's brother may be joining us on our campaign and he wants to play Necrons. Now he's only, what, 11, 12 years old? Maybe even 13. But he hasn't got an army of his own, and it gives me an excuse to buy more models. Yeah, exactly. So you'll see some Necron videos coming from me in the coming months, as well as colour scheme tests. I'm thinking of doing blue-purple gradient with either copper or gold. We'll see. Being very adventurous with that one. Also, up on the shelf, right up in the corner on that side, that is actually a Necron pylon. I brought that 7 years ago at Games Day 2005, and I'm going to do a series of videos because I'm going to resurrect it. Pylon Resurrection. I do intend on getting it rebuilt. Other than that, that's pretty much it for the Necrons. I'm just going to build them up, get a new colour scheme going for them. Next thing is Vampire Counts. Yes. Me and a friend have decided we're going to take a foray into fantasy. We both like fantasy, we both like magic. So we kind of thought, sod it, let's do it. He's going with ogres, so, you know, I think I'm going to outnumber him 10 to 1, but his guys are a lot tougher than mine, but I can resurrect. Simple. So I've got a Megaforce plus an extra squad of Graveguard and two extra squads of Cripples, which is what I'm building up at the moment. That's it for now, really. Colour scheme for the Vampire Council, I'm thinking of doing the colour to tie them all into the same army is going to be a purple. You may guess I like purples and blues, and reds and blacks and greys and pretty much everything else. So I'm going to do rather adventurous, I think, because I'm going to do pre-shading on all of the models, so your blacks all the way up to greys, your whites, and then go over it with purple wash, which I've picked up both the violet wash from Vallejo and I've got the one from Games Workshop, so we'll see which one I like best. So Vampire Council, you expect to see some fantasy from me. Yes, for those 40k players out there, it's the dreaded square base. Yes, it means I can't do fancy things with the bases or reposing too much, otherwise I don't rank up properly, but I'll cross the bridge when I come to it. So what else we got? Going down my list, gaming boards. I'm going to build some gaming boards. Because I've had a bit of a rearrange here, and I have enough room now to fit a 6x4 table slap bang in the middle of my floor. Perfect. So I'm going to be building two to begin with. I'm going to be doing a canyon board and a kind of like a Manufactorum complex, factory complex type thing, which we'll use for spaceport battles for the campaign and the canyon battles, obviously, for the canyon board. Canyon board's going to be modular, so that you can turn it into a desert plain as well as the canyons, just so if you're making too many. So those will be coming in the next few months. I don't know when I'm actually going to start them. I'll probably get the materials, I don't know, a month, maybe two. As I said earlier, I am starting my own business at the moment, so money's kind of tight. So we shall see. So there we go. This is my 2013. So I've got possibility of moving, my own business, 3 armies being built, yikes, and gaming boards. I also thinking of building another one of the shelving units as well, but over in the other side of the room. I've got enough wood. I rang up the building merchants and sort of said, you know, I need this. What size woods do you do? So they said, I went, oh okay, yeah, that'll do. So I need 1 sheet of that one and 1 sheet of that one. Fair enough. When I actually went there to get it and pay for it, I actually managed to get 4 of the side strip for the actual what's it out of just the 1 sheet, and I thought I'd only be able to get 3, so bonus is what I'm going to say. So there we go. As I said, Ebon size, paint scheme, give me some ideas on greys. The only company or manufacturer I might have problems getting is Reaper Master Series. All the other ones I think I can pretty much get my hands on. Obviously they've got to be able to go through the airbrush, so again it's just a matter of getting the right consistency, so again any manufacturer should be fine for that. So yeah, there we go. Hopefully this hasn't actually been too long. If it is, I'll be cutting bits out, but there you go. Anyway, I'm going to be redoing another video today, which is for Tiberius. So keep an eye out for that. I might get that uploaded today, maybe tomorrow, but we shall see. And the Fellblade probably be up within a week. So, thank very much. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, you know, usual bullshit, really. And I'll see you soon. Cheers.